President Obama and Congress go back to work today, and one of the big items on their to-do list is a deal to cut the budget deficit and raise the federal debt limit. Joining us now is CBS News senior White House correspondent Bill Plante. Bill, good morning. What is the latest on these negotiations?
Well, Chris, in one word, they are deadlocked. Still, there's been no further schedule of talks between the White House and Congress. Republicans remain opposed to any kind of new taxes, and Democrats are just as adamant that there has to be some kind of new revenue. Congress has raised the debt ceiling 102 times since it was first instituted in 1917, and 10 times in the last decade. But never before have the stakes been so high, or Democrats and Republicans so unwilling to budge. Norm Ornstein is a longtime student of Congress.
Normally what you see in these negotiations is tough stances, but at least some willingness to go not halfway, but a quarter of the way to where the other side is.
The GOP is now united in its opposition to raising the debt ceiling. But in 1983, Republican President Ronald Reagan supported a rise. He wrote, "The full consequences of a default, or even the serious prospect of default, by the United States are impossible to predict and awesome to contemplate." Nor have Democrats always been in favor of raising the limit. In 2006, then Senator Barack Obama voted against an increase, a vote he later admitted was a mistake. But that didn't stop Representative Michelle Bachmann from tweaking him on her recent Face the Nation appearance.
But I will say that someone far more eloquent than myself made a very remarkable statement when they said to even have us at this point where we have to raise the debt ceiling is a failure of leadership. That was Barack Obama when he was running for the United States presidency.
The Treasury Department says that if Congress doesn't raise the debt ceiling by August 2nd, the federal government won't be able to pay its debts. A move that Norm Ornstein says could send the still weak economy off the cliff.
I'm just not so sure this time that we get a deal until after we cross the Rubicon and actually see a breach in the debt limit.
Well, there's some talk right now, in Congress anyway, of a so-called mini deal, a deal that would take what's on the table that both sides agree on and extend the debt limit for, say, a year or so. But the White House doesn't like that because they feel in any kind of deal like that, they would lose leverage. Chris?
CBS's Bill Plante at the White House for us this morning. Bill, thank you very much.